Hello YouTube, welcome to a custom scenario, custom campaign rather, run, two-handed solo. I've noticed there's been a lot of comments of people asking us to do custom content. We're pretty busy right now with all the things we need to record with Travis Sprint and I, so I thought instead I would do some custom content in my solo streams, which I do every Thursday. Travis, if you're watching this video, get out of here. I'm vetting these scenarios to see if they're worth it for us to play as a group. If you're not Travis or Bryn, but I don't think Bryn watches our videos. If you're everyone else, welcome. Let's figure this out. I want to get rid of this because I don't like that it's here hanging out with me. So the first scenario is called the Tatterdemalion. Tatterdemalion? Cool. Okay, let's read everything together, shall we? And then we'll get into the other stuff. It is 21:47, and you've just woken up from cryo sleep in a seemingly abandoned spaceship. And from there on, you are thrown into a deep space adventure across the solar system to prevent the extinction of the human race, based on the Call of Cthulhu supplements Ripples from Carcosa. 8 scenarios. Buckle up, everybody. All right. Look at the Chaos Bag. Looks like pretty standard Chaos Bag. Scan! Some encounter cards in this campaign will have icons indicated on the bottom of the card when they are face down. These encounter cards will be used to form a scanning deck. An out-of-play deck of cards will be constructed during the setup of some scenarios. In this campaign, abilities identified by the Scan Action Designator allow investigators to explore your environment. Such abilities are generally used to find story assets, story cards, or locations in the scanning deck to help progress within each scenario, and are usually, but not always, initiated using the Activate action. Sounds good. Time Roller, how's it going? Scan abilities instruct you to search from the top card of the scanning deck matching a certain icon. In such cases, look at the icons on the bottom of the top card of the scanning deck. Search for the top card of the scanning deck. If the top card of the scanning deck has an icon matching the icon you were scanning for, draw that card. This is considered a successful scan. If no cards are drawn, the scan is considered to be unsuccessful. Okay. If the topmost card does not have a matching icon, place it face down next to the scavenging deck and look for a matching icon on the next scan of the scanning deck. Repeat this card until a card of the indicated type is drawn. After this action has ended, shuffle each card next to the scanning deck back into the scanning deck. Scans abilities will usually, but not always, refer to the icon of a location. The icon of location is the connection symbol that is located in the top left corner of the card. If such a situation arises that you would need to discard a card with the scanning back or shuffle it into any other deck, shuffle it back to the scanning deck. Okay, so let me just, we can pop this out. Don't need to hold Alt. Mention icon. So no matter what, down next to the deck. Repeat this process. So we scan forever until we find it or we don't. Okay. Memories. Oh, we're keeping this going. Some scenario cards, story resolutions, and interludes may refer to your memories. Each investigator has a section on the campaign log to mark their individual memories. These memories are tied to specific investigators and are not shared among all investigators. You may be instructed to add tally marks or cross out tally marks to specific investigators' memories. This is done by marking a line in the investigator's memory section in the campaign log or crossing out one of the above lines respectively. The number of memories each investigator has is equal to the number of tally marks in their respective sections that have not been crossed out. Alert, we know the alert keyword. All right, I'm going to drink some water and then read this prologue. You turn over the folded program in your hand, reading it for what seems like the 100th time. Miskatonic Playhouse presents The King in Yellow, it reads. A special one-night engagement at ARKHAM's very own Ward Theatre. An irresistible drama in 2 acts. Production staged and directed by the good old Nigel Ingram. The cast is a small ensemble with one unattributed credit at the end, The Stranger. To have such a highly anticipated play comes to ARKHAM. Is this just the Carcosa one? Is this just the Carcosa one? Because I've read the Carcosa one. I'm curious. Let's just see. It sounds very familiar. It is, isn't it? It's just the Carcosa one. In that case, I don't need to read it. Yeah, okay, good. We don't need to read it. So we fall asleep. We fall asleep. Easy. Okay. All right. You awaken entombed in ice. Your skin, your organs, even your bones are cold. You can't move, and it's hard to form coherent thoughts. A tingle of warmth slowly spreads through your veins. Let's pop this out again. When your eyelids finally thaw, all you see is a large pane of frosted glass. What is going on? Where are you? One moment you were in the ward theater watching the tedious theater performance, and the next in a cryosleep chamber. How do I know? Oh, no, okay, they explain it. Cryosleep. Despite having never heard the word before, you instinctively know what this procedure must be. Just got here. Return to Carcosa? No. Custom campaign, which is called Dark Matter. We're in space. Your mind may not recollect, but your body has been through this cycle of freezing and thawing many times. The thought of being familiar with something so foreign to you disturbs you to the core. When the warmth eventually reaches your fingers, the glass window slides open and releases you into a dark metallic room. The control panel next to your tomb delivers its computerized announcement. Welcome back aboard the Tatterdemalion. The current stardate is April 4th, 2147. You look out the nearest window only to witness a black canvas of infinite stars and a colossal cerulean sphere, the planet Neptune. The thought of drifting through the infinite expanse of space does not frighten you, for you lived your entire life in space, not in your past life in ARKHAM, but in the person you embody now. As you begin wondering how much stranger this dream of yours has become, a loud, blaring alarm echoes throughout the vacant ship. Chain Dreamer, Ammo Sky, I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. So gather all cards. I believe it is done for me. Set aside the artificial intelligent encounter set out of play, and set aside the virtual out of play. Create the scanning deck. Yep. Put all cards, shuffling them together. Okay, I'll give them a shuffle. Shuffle. Put all the remaining locations into play. Each investigator begins in the cryosleep chambers. I imagine the next one is resolutions. All right, do not read those until we are done. Okay, cryosleep chamber, cargo hold, escape pod, engine room, cryosleep. Watch you today and plan my own Carcosa campaign tonight. That's exciting. I love Carcosa. Okay. All right. For everyone also who wasn't here or was watching on YouTube, this is a blind playthrough of this campaign. Pretty good. And I'm very sorry to hear that as well, Chain Dreamer. That is my condolences to going through that. That is pretty rough. Well, hopefully I can entertain you by going mad in space. Let's see the decks, what we have. We have a pretty simple. We have Zoe for our fighter, and we have Daisy for our clover. I just went nice and traditional for this, because it's my first time in this campaign. I just thought I'd go for what works, rather than, you know, live in the hell that is the wonderment of Preston, Fairmont, and Sister Mary. Okay, get rid of all this junk. Okay. You could pause the decks if you want to see more. Let's resolve our mulligans. Alright, so we got some weapons. We can keep our no stone unturned to try to find some other stuff. We have an enchanted blade, though. I really want to get my cross going with Zoe. It's been forever since I've played Zoe. I think we can get rid of these ones. I want to clean them out because the resource generation it makes is really nice. I'm assuming there's going to be enemies here. So let's just deal 2 more cards out. That's a fine opening hand. Blue Sapphire, how's it going? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 6. Okay. And over here, we got the Old Book of Lore. That's sick. Ward of Protection's great. What's the Shroud on our opening location? 2? That's very doable. What is the Alien Brain? I don't know, man. We'll find out, won't we? And let's, you know what? I'm going to burn all of these. I'm not too worried about our resources. I would like to find Dream Diary. That's exactly what I want to find. All right, let's get all this other junk in there. Shovel. I have played Loop Hero. I played Loop Hero last night. It was a good time. I suppose Daisy needs her stats too, huh? All right. Let's look at this. As you try to make sense here, I'll make these cards bigger because most people haven't seen these cards before. On brighter note, I watched the rest of Sunday School. It was really good. I have a new appreciation for James now. Thank you for the kind words. James, he does rock it, doesn't he? It was a good time. Which tabletop workshop is this? This is the ARKHAM Horror Complete Edition, or Super Complete Edition. As you try to make sense of the situation, an alarm blares through the chambers and interrupts your thoughts. Alert. Engine stability at 7%. System power critical. Requires immediate attention. You cannot resign. Beware, if this agenda advances, the ship will explode and everyone will die. Oh my god. Alright. Your body aches and cramps from the extended cryosleep. How long have you been trapped in your frozen tomb? Where is the rest of the crew? These questions will need to wait, for you must first find a way to get the ship back online before the reactor engines overheat. Investigators in the engine room may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to repair the power malfunction in advance. Okay. So, engine room's down here. Alright, let's study what we have. Let's just see the flavor. Human interstellar space travel was only possible due to the invention of cryochambers, capable of suspending the body's autonomic functions while maintaining the health of each individual cell during stasis. We can resign, but we can't. It's illegal. The room looks like a funeral parlor with 6 human-sized boxes lined along the walls. Cold light shines down from the ceiling, illuminating every corner. Mess hall. The mess hall is the center of the ship, both physically and spiritually. Without social bonding, the isolation of space would take its toll on everyone. I dig the writing in this one. Investigators cannot enter the ship's bridge from the mess hall. Your access level is restricted. You must find another way inside. Infirmary. The common ship infirmary by colonial standards is well stocked with medical supplies of all kinds. Cargo hold. The pressure door leading to the back of the ship needs to be rewired. As initial cost to enter the cargo hold, investigators in the mess hall must spend 2 clues as a group. Okay. Escape pod bay. Escape pods are an essential asset of any starship. Even though the chances of finding a pod drifting through endless space is infinitely minuscule, it offers travelers peace of mind and hope. Okay. And then we got engine room. Although nuclear ion engines allow for relatively safe intrasolar travel and can power all nominal functions of a Kepler-class starship, this type of generator is prone to overheating. All right. Well, let's get this show on the road, shall we? All right. Well, this is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to spend all of our resources to play Old Book of Lore and Dream Diary. I think this turn, for our free action, we're just going to put this... oh, look, Shrewd Analysis is hanging out here. What's it doing right there? We'll put Essence of the Dream into our hand for our free action. And then we're going to immediately commit it to this Investigate action, which puts us at 7-2. Let's go. -1. After you succeed by 3 or more, we succeed by 4. So we've interpreted the dreams. So we'll go Zoe. And we'll go Daisy. And we have interpreted the dreams. That's close enough. Okay, that's close enough. All right, so we will put this back over here, but more importantly, we will gain a clue, and now we don't need to worry about our dream diary again for this campaign. Yes, it's been taken down, and there are alternate ways to find it that I cannot say here because it's the public platform. We got an enchanted blade for action number 1 for Zoe. She'll go forward. When you gain any amount of resources during your turn at the mess hall, gain 1 additional resource. Limit once per round. Sick. I suppose I'll investigate here at 2-1. No, we'll play No Stone Unturned. We're gonna look for... We would love to find our cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll grab... Safeguard's probably the choice here, isn't it? We have a weapon. Yeah, I think it's just Safeguard. Shuffle. Okay, so she played, she moved, she searched, oh my god, she did that, she did that, she did that. All right, upkeep phase. We get to gain 1 additional resource here, and then we just gain 1 of each. Okay. This is what we got cooking in this kitchen. Oh my god. I think it says during your turn. Oh, does it say during your turn? During your turn, okay. Whoop. Test foot or fist 4. If you fail, deal 1 direct damage to your investigator and to each ally asset you control. Okay. So we're testing at 4 to 3. We'll go 4 to 3. Sick. I'm the best. Can't stop me. Zoop. Test foot 4. Oh no. For each point you fail by, you discard a card from your hand or take 1 damage. If you control the Eva suit story asset, you automatically succeed. All right, well, we will do a Promise of Power to go 6 to 4. Okay. From your hand or take 1 damage. Okay, so that's rough. We're going to discard 2 cards from our hand and then take 2 damage. All right, Daisy's having a little bit of a rough and tumble over here. Old Book of Lore. We'll search the top 3 cards of our deck. 2, 3. Grab a Research Librarian. Can play him next turn. Yeah, we'll grab a Research Librarian. Shuffle up. Deal to orange. Action number 1, we're going to investigate at 5 to 2. Grab the clue. Action number 2, we're going to move into this location. And then we will investigate at 5 to 1 and just grab clues. That's why we're here, right? Sick. Give me them clues. Tasty. Okay. Well, Zoe is going to gain a resource, which will allow her to gain 2. And then we're going to play Safeguard for action number 2. Is there a reason for me to go into the cargo hold? There's no penalty to failing, so we're just going to investigate at 2 to 1. Okay, sure. It happens. Bad things happen to good people, right? All right. Upkeep phase. Zoop. Prepared for the worst is nice. 13th Vision is not as nice, but maybe it'll give Zoe something to do. Okay. All right, we're at 2 Doom. Evil card is attach this card to your current location. While you're at attached location, each move action and action ability costs 1 additional action. Interesting. At the end of the round, if you're at attached location, if you're at attached location, discard it. Okay. So that means this now costs 3 actions. That's rough. This now costs 2. All right. Whew. I think we're just gonna not take that test. Okay. Activate ability costs 1 additional action. All right. Well, we're gonna gain 2 resources. What's the book that we want? Probably Encyclopedia is nice, but also just having a little bit of a soak is going to be good. We should have taken the horror off that. Word of Protection. I started doing campaigns as if I only had the cards when they released. So far I've done Skins and Daisies through Night of the Zealot. The Daisy 5 health proved to be a big problem in that run, though. Oh, I believe it. We actually talked about challenges we wanted to do, and we agreed we had for us, we had no interest in doing a progression challenge because when we played the game the first time, we were playing progression. Because Brendan and I are doing a progression challenge in Lord of the Rings, which has been really fun. But we're going to search our deck, by the way. While searching our deck, we found a Shocked Rabbi, and we will grab the Encyclopedia and put it into our hand. But Progression quests are definitely fun. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that was action 1. Honestly, we're just gonna like investigate twice. 5 to 1. Let's just get a bunch of clues. Sick. Sick. Zoe, you're just gonna get rid of this. Easy turn. All right, upkeep phase. We got to get to the engine though. We're on 2. This is 3. So this turn, Daisy can get the clue. She can move out of here. This gets discarded, right? Cost 1 action, additional action. Okay, yeah. All right, we are at 3. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's cool art. Hidden in Peril. Secretly add this card to your hand. When an investigator defeat an enemy or location, heal all damage from it instead. Cool. Interesting. Daisy, pretend you don't know about that. Surge. All right, test brain X, where X is your memories. Oh, that's cool. All right. 3 to 0. -2. -4, we pass. Because X is 0, so we can't fail. Hidden in Peril. Secretly add this card to your hand. At your turn, if there are 1 or more clues in your location, take 2 damage and discard cabin pressure. Okay. Okay. So they're really slowing us down, huh? I'm loving it. By loving it, I mean, I want to scream and shout. All right, so Zoe, you're going to go on your own. She's going to move 1 here. So we can spend 2 clues. Cargo hold. After you enter cargo hold, test brain 3. If you fail, take 1 horror. As you step through the door, you see dozens of corpses mutilated and mangled, scrawled on the floor in blood and gore, and the words are the words, "No hope." All right, so we're testing 4 to 3. Take a horror, that's totally fine. We're good. So that was action 1. Let's move, so we need to spend the 4 clues here. So Daisy has those, but Zoe's gonna just continue to scout. And the end of turn, if you're in the engine room and do not control the radiation tablets, take 1 damage. Oh, good God, okay. I mean, that's fine for Zoe. It's a bit spooky for our friend Daisy, but that's okay. All right, action number 1 with Daisy. Oh, Julie's texting me, I have to read these. Can you put my coffee pot into a mason jar and put it in the fridge? I forgot. Sure. I will be right back, everybody. I gotta go do that for Julie. Sorry, YouTube, I realized I did not unpause when I came back. I just kept going. What you missed was that Daisy moved in here, grabbed a clue, dropped a clue, and then got another clue, and I also drew another cabin pressure. Zoe hasn't gone yet, though. Zoe, however, did draw this reminiscence in Secrets. So when an investigator will discover any amount of clues from your location, place 1 of their clues on that location instead, then discard this card. Okay. Yeah, exclusive Twitch content. That's why you watch live. Okay, well, I don't think there's a reason for Zoe to be in here. So we're going to move up here. Testing 4 to 3. Boop. So I believe we'll take a horror. Yep. Tetsuo, good job, brother. And then I'm going to just prepare for the worst. We'll grab a survival knife. And then for our last action, we're just going to gain a resource. Let's go. Okay, upkeep phase. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get rid of probably this clean them out, sorry. Okay. 5. All right, we got to get in there. I'm going to assume that we fix the engine when we do this. All right, evil card number 1. Oh, it's tough to move out of here, huh? Tough to move out of here. Great. And then we got... That card's rough. When you would evade an enemy instead, you just... they attack you, and then you discard this card. Okay. Well, Daisy's going to start by moving in here for 2 actions. That's rough. And then she's going to spend 4 clues. Nice. Zoop. As the nuclear ion engines begin their reboot sequence, the emergency lights shut off and leave you in darkness. You see a glimpse of an image of a memory. A great golden palace stands before you, older than time itself, a throne befit for a queen, reigning over the infinite void of a sunless space. When the main fluorescent lights return, an ear-piercing scream resonates out the intercom system. It is the sound of several children's roboticized voices crying out in unison. "Intruders detected! Go away! Please leave us alone!" Shuffle the set-aside artificial intelligence encounter set into the encounter pile along with the encounter discard pile. This set is indicated by the following icons. Advance to Agenda 2A and Act 2A. Do not remove Doom from play, and transfer all Doom from Agenda 1A to Agenda 2A. That's neat. If there are no clues on your current location, scan. Search the topmost card in the scanning deck with an icon matching your current location and draw it. Shuffle the scanning deck. And then 2A objective, find out how to repair or disable the insane cybernetic AI. All right, looks like Zoe's about to get something to do. Ooh, booyah. So far, this is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool scenario so far. Okay, for our last action, we are going to practice makes perfect. So we'll search the top 9. We're looking for exactly this, a deduction. So we are testing at 6 to 4. We'll make it 7 to 4. I really want to pass this. Sick. So we'll gain 2 clues from our location. Could you... Oh, yeah, sorry, Chain Dreamer. I completely forgot about that. The computerized voices sob and sing snippets of nursery rhymes. The ship's lights flicker along and the automated hatches snap open and closed. The Tatterdemalion has a mind of its own. Restoring power to the Tatterdemalion systems activated a new problem. The ship's malfunctioning AI is now operational and trying to terminate you. You must find a way to fix it or shut it down before it expels you from the ship. Kind of random, but Justin, are you going to stream any of that new Fantasy Flight Arkham Horror game coming out this month? I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but there definitely will be YouTube content for it. No matter what, it'll be on YouTube. I do not know about streaming it yet, though. Okay, so we need to just find out how to defeat them, and everything's going good. Okay. So we grab 2 clues from this. This goes over here. This deduction goes into our hand. Boop, boop. We are going to take 1 damage from this radiation tablets. I have not heard about this game yet. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's a video game. It looks interesting. I'm not optimistic it's going to be great, but I'll probably have a good time with it. Oh, taking that 1 damage really sucks. Okay. Well, Zoe is just going to drop a survival knife down to get ready for these enemies that are about to appear. And then she's going to scan her location. So, to remind everyone again, with scan, matches the icon you're scanning for. Draw that card. If no cards are drawn, if the topmost card does not have a matching icon, place it face down next to the scanning deck and look for a matching icon on the next card. Cool. All right, so we are in square. Square, we found one. EVA suit. You may put EVA suit into play under the control of any investigator. Oh, is that this one? No, it's radiation tablets. If you're at an access location, move to another, then scan. Oh, interesting. All right, well, we're going to put that on Daisy because it gives her 2 meat damage. Okay. Well, that's everybody. This sounds a lot like Explore, your least favorite mechanic. It does, but it gives items. Interesting. I'm into it so far. We'll see what comes of it. All right, this is discarded. Okay. Upkeep. Bit worried about Daisy's health, not gonna lie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Soup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. 6 of 7. And let's draw some evil cards. Surge. So we got 4 to 0. -0. Surges into Test Brain X, where X is the number of non-story assets you control, up to a maximum of 5. So we're testing 4 all, huh? It's kind of spooky. This is like the anti-Bryn card. Zoop. Okay, so we failed by 3. So we can lucky this to fail by 1 and then just take a horror. I think that's fine. Granny Orin, why are you in space? That's fantastic. Granny Orin, what are you doing here? Predictive algorithm. Put into play in your threat area. You get -1 to each of your skills while fighting or evading AI. As an action, choose and discard 2 cards from your hand to discard predictive algorithm. You know, the design on this one's pretty sick. All right. Do we believe that this one will have an item? Like, do we scan? So this lets us move from the escape pod bay to the bridge. The bridge is probably... All right, so we have to do the escape pod bay into the bridge. That's what we need to do. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to scan because it seems like the right thing to do, doesn't it? So we're looking for hourglass. Oh, look at all these. That's not an hourglass. This is an hourglass. Mind Machine Interface. You may put this card into play under the control of any investigator. Spend player clues as a group. Scan. What the heck is this? Is this one of these? I did not see that. I'm going to check if it actually exists before I... Okay, they do exist. What the heck is going on? Okay. Well... action number 2, let's move up here. We'll test we have a horror check we need to make. So we have, after you have the cargo hold, test brain 3. So we're going to test 3 to 3, sorry, 3 to 3. If you fail, place one of your clues on your location. We do fail, so we take a horror, and then we'll place one of our clues on our location. But that gives me something to do, so I'll investigate at 5 to 2. Make the best of a bad situation. That's Arkham Horror, baby. All right. Doesn't that trigger Zoe's pledge? Oh, it does. That's right. They don't gain the clue. Thank you. Yes, I completely forgot about that card. That's totally fine then. This is gone now. Place one of their clues on that location instead. Well, you know what? That sounds like peak deduction time. Sick. Okay, good. Now this is gone. This card. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Beautiful. Super great. Now Zoe gets to go. Okay. Oh, fuck. And then this goes. Take 2 damage. So we're going to go 1 and then kill this guy. Oh, look at this. The synergy. The synergy is going nuts. All right. Zoe's up. Well, Zoe's going to move up here. After you succeeded evading an enemy at this location, defeat that enemy. Group limit of... You can discard the cabin pressure now. And I discard it as well when I do that. Perfect. RTFC, right? RTFC. We'll search this location. By that I mean scan. We're looking for moon. 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 Oh no. Moon. Oh, moon. Right here. What type of ship is this? Near the stern of the vessel is a large structure of human bones and skulls. At the top of the creation is a wax sculpture of a female figure in a yellow dress. The sculpture itself must be at least 100 years old. It all seems so surreal and sad. In front of the strange altar... lies a scroll which holds the first draft of a new prayer being written to a Tassilda, royal princess of Carcosa. You are certain you have heard this name before, but you can't recall when. Each investigator at your location adds 1 tally next to their memories. Memories online. You must either choose. Place 1 card on the current agenda and add this card to the victory display. This effect may cause the current agenda to advance or remove this card from the game. I mean, I'll gladly do an Ancient Evils for for victory. Spawn at the cargo hold. Daisy, run! Daisy, run! Okay. Oh my god. Daisy, get out of there! While moving or engaging, UPL A21 Demhi ignores investigators without a non-hidden AI encounter card in their threat area. Daisy, you gotta go! Okay. What a surprising robotic twist. Anyway, enemy attacks will deny its existence. And then we'll gain our resources. I think I have 1 action left with Zoe, don't I? Because we move. I guess we'll move back in here and then test brain. Short game today. You look like you're in trouble now. Yeah, that big robot's super spooky, huh? 4-3. We're good. Soup. Soup. All right. Now we go upkeep. Sue. And then over here. Yeah, this is a problem. This guy has 6 health. Have to defeat him twice. I mean, we could try to defeat him in the escape pod bay, right? We just got to bring him in with us. Zoe can engage him. Move up here. It's going to be a bit tricky. It's going to be a bit tricky. But let's see what happens here as well. All right, the ship's AI is reaching out to every machine to manipulate to control. Hopelessly lost in its insanity, it will stop at nothing to exterminate the intruders invading its home. As an action, if there are no clues on your current location, scan. Search for the topmost card in the scanning deck with an icon matching your current location, draw it, and shuffle the scanning deck. All right, what do we got next? We'll test Fist 3, so we got 4-3. Zoop. We're good. And then you have... Hey, it's Hal. Put this card into play in your threat area. After perform a scan, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an AI card is discarded. Draw that encounter card. As an action, test foot 3. If you succeed, discard all seen eye. If there's an exhausted AI at your location, this test is automatically successful. All right, well, they're really focusing in on Daisy, which makes sense because she is the one with the mind machine interface. She's wearing the helmet that she shouldn't be wearing right now. Okay, so what the fuck do we do? I think it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna be nice. Zoe's going to engage the robot and say, "Hey, you PLA21, you fucking loser, come hang out, come get me." And then she's gonna move up here and just get absolutely, oh, she gains a resource, by the way, absolutely fucking bodied. And then she's going to attempt to evade this man at 5-2. Let's go. -1. So we will evade the man. We also get to draw a card. And then, after you succeed at evading an enemy, at this location, we defeat that enemy. All right. We sent it out into the airlock. Everything's A-okay. Good job, Zoe. Okay. Well, we're going to investigate our location. And we'll use this. So it's 2. We'll go up to 6-2. That's really good. Oh, fudge crackers. That sucks. All right, well, then we're going to Old Book of Lore. Grab a deduction. And then we're going to just do it again. 6-2. Much better. -2. We'll grab 2 clues from our location. God, that was wild. And then action 3, we're going to move in here. Does that bypass her pledge? So her pledge is when an investigator would successfully evade an enemy at your location. And Daisy was not in the escape pods. She was in the cargo bay. That's why Zoe had to go in alone and try to get him out there. Or this one, when an investigator would defeat an enemy at this location. I guess it doesn't, actually. You're right. That is weird. Okay, so we just have to evade it again. All right, that's fine. She can just get chunked again. But you are right. That is not how it would work. So then Daisy's going to go first, and she's going to try to get out of here. Okay. Okay. Enemy phase, we get chunked. 1, 2, 3, I suppose. That's very frustrating. Upkeep. Oh, Spectral Razor, so sick. 2. Let's see what we got here. Zoop. All right, we'll test this. 4-3. If you fail, bad stuff happens. -2. We'll be lucky. I don't want to lose and die. No, don't be sorry. Test foot 2. Oh my God. Someone really cares about your foot, huh? All right. So it's testing 4. So we will commit a promise of power to this. And this. So we're testing at... I fucking hate this program. So we have 5, so we're 7-4. we're good. Okay. So my thoughts so far is the flavor is great, but the memory issues in this one are bad, man. Like, these things are, they're a bit tricky. They're a bit tricky, and they don't seem well balanced. IMO in the little time of playing. I feel like I've done nothing this scenario, and I feel like I'm going to lose because of it. Okay, our turns. Daisy's going first, so we're going to spend 2 actions. Oh, but then we have to scan. Fuck me. All right, well, we'll look with our old book of lore. Maybe we can find something that can help. We found a shocked rabbi and then my tote bag, I suppose. So shocked rabbi will give me 2 resources, and then this is going to go into my hand. Go 4 to 3. 4 to 3, and then you can commit nothing to help. Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's all we can do, right? Try to get rid of this. Fuck me. I guess the AI cards can't be that bad. So you know what? We're just going to spend our last 2 actions to move on over here. So we move, then scan. So we get to move from one access location, move to another access location, then scan, search the topmost card for the star icon. After you perform a scan of this location, if there are no clues on it, add 2 player clues on it from the token bank. So scanning happens after you perform a scan. So we're going to scan for the star. No star, no star, star. During donning the EVA suit, you leave the pressurized atmosphere of the ship to climb across the outside of the vessel. The Tatterdemalion appears much larger from the outside. You barely see the access point on the other side. It'll take quite some time to traverse the ship. As you glide forwards, a glint from above catches your eye. A yellow and green flare undulates in the canvas of space. It dances in the sky and entwines into a circular design. The rings of concentric semicircles lined with strange runes, and at the center is a pair of wavy lines. You've seen this symbol before, during the presentation of the King in Yellow. However, this wasn't the one in the Ward Theater, but an amateur performance in the cramped and industrial interior of the Tatterdemalion. After the strange lights fade away, you realize you completely let go of your tethers and were beginning to drift away. With a small thrust of your suit's reaction control system, you grab hold of the ship once more and hastily climb your way to the next airlock with a much firmer grip. Add 2 tally marks under memories. Let's go. And add this card to victory display. Let's go! So we moved here, which is after you perform a scan of this location, if there are no clues on it, add 2 player clues on it. You should have equal tally marks. Should we? I don't. How do we? Because Daisy got 2 from this one, and Zoe got 1 from this one. I need an AI, by the way. Hello, scary hologram. Hidden peril. Add this card to your hand. At the end of your turn, if there are any other AI cards in your threat area, take 2 horror and discard this. All right. Well, we'll just take 2 horror and discard this then. On your card? Sorry, Tresmillion. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I suppose the goal right now is we just need to get one more clue, and then we can do this scan. Which seems doable. All right, Daisy, let's go. Oh, I suppose I should have fought back with my survival knife when that guy attacked me. I mean, I will, just because it is the right thing to have done. So it's 6v5. Holy shit, this guy's tough. Yeah, no, we missed. He doesn't have retaliate. Okay, good. All right, let's try to evade this guy. We're at 5-2. Ooh. All right. Now he gets sent out of the airlock. Let's go. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, everyone has their own special memories. Oh, Julie. Thanks for the update. Okay, so that was action 1. I suppose I could try to scan my location. I hate having to move through this location again, but it could be worth it. Oh, and I suppose I also draw a card off that. Hey, B-Cop's nice. Okay. We'll move in here and get the brain test. Sorry. 4-3. Sure. Life's a joke and then you die. And then we'll move in here for our last action. Okay, upkeep phase. And then upkeep. 3. What do we got here? Hey, finally, something. Nearest location with no clues. That's my location. Finally, something for Zoe to do. We'll gain a resource and then a clue. Goes here. After system bug enters play, place one clue on its location. The Alt-4 model spider bots can sneak into the crevices of machines to repair the malfunctions from within. And then Daisy gets to the nearest access. In the round, each investigator without an EVA suit, story asset, attached location just takes 3 damage. Not a problem, because we got a suit. Everything's good. Okay, so we're just going to keep getting watched by the AI whenever we scan. So we just have to accept that reality. We're going to spend 4 resources, 1, 2, 3, 4, to drop down Dr. Milan Christopher, and then we're going to investigate. Actually, you know what? Yeah. We're going to just investigate at 6-3 for action number 2. Super nice. All right, we'll gain a resource. Thank you, Dr. Milan Christopher. And then I will spend 4 clues to scan for that icon. Give it a shuffle. Sorry, what happened? What the frick? Okay. Nope, this one. Within the digital environment of the ship, you come across a vault. This thing? Yeah, that's the right symbol, right? Yeah. You come across a vault containing petabytes of data. It appears that the Tatterdemalions' archives contain the brain scans and histories of hundreds of people from the 20th and 21st century. Curiously, you search for your own name and are surprised to find files corresponding to your past life. According to these records, you were institutionalized after attempting to sabotage a theater play. You live the rest of your life in isolation, warning to all of Carcosa and of one named Hastur. After you died, your brain was preserved by the institution and eventually scanned for scientific research. Despite feeling sorrow for your past life, you can finally let go of that reality. Even though it's not exactly the world you expected, you've been given a second chance at life and aim to not repeat the same mistakes. Each investigator location adds 1 tally mark. Daisy's remembering everything. You may heal up to 2 horror. I mean, don't mind if I do. Take 1 horror. No! And then add this card to the victory display. Okay. There's one more with that icon, right? Oh, no, no, no. I don't want the spoilers. No spoilies. I wanted to look at the backsides. That's dumb of me. There's two more with it, okay. All right, we need to find an AI. Scheme. Do I just discard cards? Nope. Nope. AI. All right. It's a bad day to be Daisy Walker. I'll tell you that much right now. So those were our actions. We grabbed a clue. We did this. We can do another thing. We're going to Old Book of Lore for a magnifying glass. Oh, we also found Shocked Rabbi. Shovel, 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 shovel. With our fast action, we're going to play magnifying glass, and then let's investigate here, I suppose. Oh, and I suppose also a clue goes here. Okay. All right. Is this really all there is to do? Yeah, let's just, Julie's, it sucks. It sucks. Hopefully you get in soon. And then you can eat. No, I definitely didn't. I just said I found a Shocked Rabbi, but then I didn't, then I didn't do anything with it. So yeah, we'll just investigate at 7 to 3. Sweet. Okay, Zoe hasn't gone yet. Zoe wants to kill this thing. Let's just attack it with our survival knife at 5 to 3. I mean, I guess we could just use this to try to kill it. Because what else are we going to do, right? I played Milan. All right, easy. Whoop. Easy fix. Let's fight this guy with this. We got 4, 5, 6 to 3. He's dead. Get out of here, punk. All right, well, that was action 1. I guess we're going to go up into the med bay. It's an action scan. Supplies. Search the topmost card in the scanning deck. Draw it. You can only add the clue if there are no remaining clues. Oh, if there are no clues on it. Easy. Thank you, guys. Can this... I know I suck at playing a game while also trying to stream, but like there are literally 20 moving pieces in this scenario. It's crazy. It's going nuts. Scan. Yeah, I mean, we'll do it. So we moved, we fought, we moved, we'll scan. For a heart. It's almost scanning it with the thing. All right. Heart. Medical foam. You may put this card into play under any control of any investigator. I think you added the clue back because you ended your investigate. No, I added the clue back because I ended my investigate, but I added the 4th clue because I thought this one added clues, but if there's only no clues on it, does it refill? Perform a scan at this location. Good God. Holy shit. Have we made any progress? I found this, though. That's cool, I guess. I mean, I suppose it is better than the magnifying glass for Daisy. Okay, upkeep phase. Beat cop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, magnifying glass, let's go. But you didn't find one? No, but didn't I find one to get the 4 clues to play with Mind Machine Chain Dreamer? Because otherwise I would not have been able to use Mind Machine to get the thing on it, right? If you're moving pieces, you're going to love the next scenario. That's honestly actually, like, to break down why we don't play a lot of custom scenarios, is because they're usually just so bloated, right? Like, no one makes, like, I haven't played lots of custom scenarios, but you've never seen someone just make a scenario that's just normal. You never see that. People have to, like, do a billion things in their custom scenarios, and then it makes it so that they're cool and flavorful. Like, this one's really cool and really neat, but I feel like I've made no progress for the last 100 turns. Like, I just feel like I've been doing nothing for the last little bit. But I found this medical foam, thank God. Thank goodness. Okay. This is gone. We have our EVA suit, so we're okay. All right, we're at 4, and let's see our evil cards. The nearest access location. Well, Daisy, good thing you're in a suit. Your current location, each move action. All right, well, you're just going to be grabbing clues. So honestly, that was a super soft round. That was a super soft situation. Okay. Daisy, 6-3. Let's go. We've done it because we have 3. Thank you, Dr. Milan Christopher. Let's go again. Soup. Oh, baby. Draw 1 card for each tome you control. I only control 1. I only need a card. I don't need that card. Staying alive more important than the old book of lore? I'm going to say it is. What a nice turn of events that was. Oh no, I just ignore this. I don't seal it. Sealing didn't exist then. 3 horror. But we do get 3 clues. What a turn. Okay. So now we're at 3. Not 4, because there was only 3 here. We were at 3 there. 0 clues. Okay, perfect. And Zoe, I guess you're going to just hope you can do something. We're going to move here for action number 1. You probably need to find the other 2 mind interface cards. That's probably also why the clues refill in that location. But maybe I need to scan the ship's bridge, right? Like, I don't know. Like, do I scan the ship bridge or do I scan the mind machine interface, right? Probably I scan the bridge. And then when it's full of clues, I grab another clue to grab F right here and then scan this again. Probably, right? We're going to try to grab a clue for our second action. We're going to go at 3. Oh my God. 3-1. Oh, baby, let's go. Good job, Zoe. Then for your last action, I suppose you're going to scan. Because what else are you going to do? Oh, look at that, right on top. Ventilation shaft. Put this card into play. Machine enemies cannot enter this location. When you would enter ventilation shaft, test foot 3. If you fail, cancel the effects of the move. All right, so we're never going in that location. What does this connect to? It connects to this and that. Beautiful. I mean, I love the flavor of that. Like, once again, I think this scenario is hitting the flavor out of the park. I truly do feel like I'm running around a spaceship and doing sick-ass stuff in that spaceship. All right, upkeep. These both get sucked out. Thank God for our Eva suit. I suppose I should be doing that as well. That's okay. Upkeep. 8. Over here. Baby, it's dream diary time. 5. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Honestly, we're running out of health, but that's okay. And then you get... Oh, if you control the Eva suit story asset, you automatically succeed. Damn. Oh, baby. Oh. Sorry, it's just doing it once again. Julie has surgery today, so whenever she texts, she's going to take priority, just so everyone knows. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, the vent shaft being that you another way into the bridge is really cool. Like, it's neat. Like, there's a lot of really neat things here, right? I just feel like I was, I just wish I felt like I was doing more. All right, let's scan this location. And we're going to scan the location, not this, because we don't have enough clues to do this. So, and there needs to be no clues on your location in order for you to scan it. I hope I didn't mess that up. I might have messed that up in like scanning just the location, but I think otherwise I've been doing good. So let's add the bridge. It looks like a bridge. Excuse me? Will you flip? There we go. Oh, here we go. K2 PS187 Cybernetic Brains. We've done it. You finally uncovered the direct access point to interface with the Tattered Alien's main computer, K2 PS187. However, you quickly realize that disabling or rewiring it will not be as simple as you anticipated. It never is. K2 PS187 is not a true computer at all and is actually a cybernetic organism. Deep within the mechanics of the ship's bridge is the computer core, and within it are the disembodied brains of 6 young children. My God. These brains are linked together to form a very powerful supercomputer. The situation sickens you to the core. Who would do such a thing? Damning these minds to an eternity of calculating ship trajectories and processing algorithms. You feel guilty knowing that you must have been part of this heinous crew. Each investigator adds 1 tally mark next to their memories, regardless of their location. Advanced Act 2B. It would be impossible to physically bypass or rewire K2 PS187. However, there's another way to repair the computer. If you can reprogram the cryosleep's chamber dream protocols to interface with K2 PS187, which we'll just call it Kate now. We'll just call it Kate. You will essentially create a pocket reality in which you can virtually interact with Kate within its dreams. From there, you'll be able to bring the poor minds back to their senses. However, without proper psychological conditioning, entering the virtual reality may be damaging to your identity, leaving you in a state of decoherence. Although some of your procedural memories have returned, your self-identity is still out of tune. You may want to explore the ship and remember who you used to be before proceeding. Good God. Put the set-aside virtual access key story asset into play under any investigator's control. That investigator may choose to add it to their deck. This card does not count towards the deck's investigator, the limit. Okay. When you would take horror, exhaust access key, cancel one of that horror. Dude, I'll give that to Daisy. I don't think she has a necklace slot. I don't think she does. Let's check. I mean, it probably is better in Zoe, TBH. But, like, we want to get Zoe's cross out. It is probably better in Zoe. It probably is better in Zoe, isn't it? But it makes more sense that it would be with Daisy. She would take it. Okay. So let's just do what makes more sense. All right, reconnected. You'll need to reprogram the cryosleep chambers to access Kate's virtual dreamscape where you can calm it down. Objective, if each undefeated investigator in the cryosleep quarters after an investigator scans for the icon below, we advance. Hey, we can do that. We can do that. That's easy. We can do that. We have a goal. So that was Daisy's first action, right? I think it was, right? Because she just scanned for her first action. Sick. Chat, keeping me honest. I appreciate it. So then we're just going to move into the cryosleep quarters for actions 2 and 3. What are the odds of there being one more thing in the mess hall? Let's find out. Zoe is going to scan. Oh, no, sorry. I also have to do the AI. I have to do the AI. So let's do that because we have Hal watching us. Hal is back, baby. Hal is back. Cool. Then she moves here. Then we're good. All right. Well, we're going to scan. What's this? Oh, I have this card in the victory display. Don't mind if I do. All right. We're looking for what? Circle? Oh, but maybe I can search the cryosleep quarters. You know what? We're going to do circle first. Oh, there's one right here. Oh my god. Aloof Hunter. After perform a scan at this enemy's location, it immediately attacks you. After defeat this enemy's scan, search the topmost card in the scanning deck with the icon below and draw it. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, action 2, let's engage this man. And then let's fight him. With the sword. We'll power it up. So, we have... Oh, no, sorry, 1 second. 1 second. No. We're not going to engage this man here. How foolish of me. We're... going to do this. Spectral Razor, because we can engage this enemy with Spectral Razor. But immediately before the attack, you may engage the attacked enemy. And then we'll fight him. That works, right? Aloof, I just have to engage him. It's just like basically a free engage action. So we got 8 to 3. Boop. He'll take 2 damage. He'll take 3 damage. Seems right to me too. All right, if it seems right to you, it seems right to me. And then we're just going to attack him at 5 to 3. He doesn't have retaliate. Cool, he's dead. See you, punk. And then we scan for green. Sorry, 1 second. Green. Oh. Peril Hidden. Secretly add this card to your hand. After you discover the last fruit from a location, spawn it engaged with you. Oh, that's neat. I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, that's the turn. All right. We'll discard a card. We also have to upkeep and then draw a card as well. So we'll also discard a Beat Cop, I suppose. All right, we're at 6 of 8. We got here, oh, robot. Oh, you know what? Let me handle this, Daisy. You're up in your up above your nose with AI stuff. All right, so we're testing 3. We're testing 4 to 3. If you fail, your location takes damage. Cool. All right, we fail. Take a damage, and this gains surge. Cool. Secretly add this card to your hand. Deal 2 white. 6, 7, 8. All right, it's our turn. So action number 1, Zoe's going to move into here and then discard these holograms. And then Daisy is just going to spin the wheel, spending 1 clue here, 3 clue there. I don't think any more of those exist, TBH. They do not, but that is okay. For we do this. By connecting to the ship's mainframe, let me just, after the investigator scans for the icon below, we advance. Yeah, we can just advance, right? Yeah, we did that in the Crowley quarters. You put an encounter card in your discard pile? I just wanted it in my deck. It seems good. It seems good to just draw randomly. All right. By connecting to the ship's mainframe, you adapt the cryo chambers to import your soon-to-be dreaming self into Kate's shared dreams. You lay down into your coffin once more and activate the sleep sequence. Oh, I suppose that's what Electric Nightmare is, huh? Beep and boop. Okay, we got resolution 1. You find yourself standing in a field of grass. You are no longer on the tattered Amalian, but you don't recognize this place either. The sky is black and seething, the sun unable to penetrate the dark, rolling storm clouds. Metallic cylinders with red, pulsating lights stand tall in the distance, looming above a small town. This system's pocket reality, dream reality is like nothing you have ever experienced. The colors, textures, sounds, and scents are startlingly realistic. Behind you is a large obsidian door, a virtual gateway to represent your arrival. You are surprised to see a little girl walking towards you. You got here just in time. Please follow me quickly before the monster eats my friends. In your campaign log, record that we've entered the virtual dreamlands by our own means. Here. Entered by own means. If an investigator was defeated or resigned, did we resign? We don't resign, so she is not infected by the cyber virus, right? There was no defeat or resign there, right? Defeat or resign with the cyber virus in their hand. I don't think so, right? Because we weren't defeated or resigned. We just ended. We just won. If at least one copy of the Reminisce Treachery, you're fine. It's a good day. It's a good day. None of those are in the display. That's great. And we get Victory X, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 victory. That's pretty good. And then we go to an Electric Nightmare. Cool. Oh, spooky scary. Okay. So, before we go on, and let's flip this. I'll just see what else we missed. What other stories? Where was that? Oh, wow. Interesting. A little robot. I'm not gonna, I just seen like just the thing. Radiation tablets. Makes sense. Who am I? Cool. All right, so general thoughts on this. The flavor is incredible. It feels really cool. Does any happen with Daisy's packed in her hand? It didn't say anything, no. It was just if it was, oh, right. When the game ends, or if you are eliminated. So I guess we do get a tablet. Good call, Chained Dreamer. Zoop. The flavor of it is really cool so far. What? Oh, no. Recall. Get that. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, I hate you. Tabletop simulator. Oh, it's a nightmare. All right, so I think what we just do, though, is simple. We just copy this. And then I'm going to just reload. 6.2, 6.4, and then entered by our own means. So my general thoughts are that the flavor was really cool. It was a bit complicated, though, in a not fun way. And I think it was doing a bit too much. It was introducing a lot of, like, I just feel like there was just a bit too much going on, and I enjoyed it, but I don't think I had fun, if that makes sense. It was interesting and engaging, but I don't think I was like, yeah, that was a good time. I was like, that was interesting and a cool experiment to see. It suffers a little bit of the Dunwich Legacy problem, where there wasn't enough creatures, so Zoe didn't really do much. She's just kind of there. And that was really dull on that side of it. I like the design on a lot of the cards. The scan mechanic is neat, albeit a little RNG explore for me, but I think the flavor of it works and makes it so that it's not as frustrating as explore, because it's not dependent. Even though it is dependent, like you need to get stuff from the scan deck to go, there's really only one location where it's bad, like where you lose progress after scanning. So like overall, I think that's done really well. It's lacking that little something that made it where I was like, I'm excited to play that one again, right? Like, it was cool, but I don't think it's just missing that little... Were there bad things in the scan? There were enemies, but enemies that gave victory, and they all had aloof. They both had aloof. There was these two enemies. They both had aloof, so you couldn't be punished by scanning, so that's great design. Like, you were never, like, outwardly punished by scanning, which is good, right? Because you want to get your players to do it. So I think, like, overall, I think the design is good. It's just, these are cool, albeit a bit pushed in a way I don't like, because they had those memory issues. But I'm the master of making memory issue mistakes in this game, especially because I'm, like, talking to you guys, going through my moves. I'm not, like, analyzing everything while it goes, working the camera. So I don't think I can fault the scenario for that. That's a me thing. But it is it made it a little bit less enjoyable, but I am excited to go on and keep playing. I want to see where it goes. The writing is really good. The design is interesting and intriguing, and I'm going to play more. I mean, I'm going to do the whole campaign, unless it gets really awful, but I don't think it will. There is that level of quality here that you can tell the designer cared, and it is well thought out. It is well thought out. Okay, goodbye, YouTube. We'll see you guys in the next episode, which is Electric Night. You can't see it. It's gone. I killed it. It's dead. Goodbye, YouTube.